Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Matamoros, one of your on-site health coaches for the city of Houston. And today I wanted to bring a soup, turkey, kale, and bean soup. And for the purpose of time, I have been sauteing carrots, red bell peppers, and shallots. Let me show you here. For about 8 to 10 minutes. I chop the carrots in little circles, about like a quarter of an inch thick, and I chopped some shallots, and I had one red bell pepper, and it was 4 shallots that I chopped up. You could also purchase the baby carrots and just put those in instead of having to chop up carrots and peel them if you're like crunched on time. The next ingredient that goes into the soup is turkey meat, and I have very lean turkey meat here, and it's about 93 grams of 93% fat. So I'm going to put in the turkey meat into the vegetable. And I'm going to try to let it, brown up a little bit, but not that much. Maybe just let it turn white with the vegetables here. So maybe it's going to take about 5 minutes to do this. The whole purpose is for this soup to have not only fiber from the vegetables and the beans, but also protein from the turkey. Now, if you're eating vegan, you could omit the turkey and add more beans for added protein in it. We're just doing a combination of both, and it's going to be a complete meal between the turkey and the vegetables and the beans. We're going to have carbs. We're going to have protein, and we're going to have vegetables. It's a complete meal in one pot. And so the thing that takes the longest might be the chopping of all the vegetables and the cooking of the soup. But if, like I said, you want to cut up on time, I would just get like the baby carrots and put baby carrots in here, and maybe get just 1 large onion instead of 4 to 5 shallots, and use that instead of the shallots. The thing about the shallots is that it has a distinct flavor. It made my whole house smell like I was already cooking, and I had just chopped the shallots. So it's very delicious flavor to add to this type of soup. So once this is kind of, because it's going to cook in the liquid, so kind of whitish looking, it's still a little bit red looking, I will add the other ingredients. But while we do that, I wanted to talk about the importance of fiber in our diet. Do we all know how many grams of fiber do we need in our diet? Well, I'm going to tell you, we need about 25 grams of fiber in our daily diet. And sometimes it's hard to accomplish that. So eating 5 to 7 fruits and vegetables in a day can get you there. Eating beans can get you there. Eating things that are high in fiber, like a bread or a low carb tortilla, will get you there. So just concentrating on where you're getting your fiber in your diet. Why do we want fiber? Because fiber helps in our gut. It helps our gut flora be more healthy, and which keeps us healthier, right? Keeps us also going to the bathroom regularly, which is great. But it also can help us decrease our cholesterol and decrease our blood pressure. Also help us manage our blood sugar. So why not add a little fiber to our diet? And if it comes from food, even better. And if it tastes good, that's a great plus. So I'm going to start by adding the tomatoes in a can. So this is 1 can of chopped diced tomatoes, and I like the fire roasted flavor, but you could get ones without any flavor. This is the ones I like. So I'm going to add this whole can in here with the liquid and into my turkey and vegetable mixture. Then I'm going to add the chicken broth, this one's a low sodium chicken broth, which is 4 cups of chicken broth that I want to add into my soup slowly so we don't spill everywhere. And this carton right here has 4 cups, so that makes it a great way to like know how much we're adding instead of having to measure. You know that this whole carton right here has 4 cups of low sodium chicken broth. And you can also buy, like I said, veggie broth to make it vegan if that's what you want to do. Then we put in a little bit higher fire. I'm going to add the beans. I'm going to add all the beans. These are black beans, but you can add whatever beans you wanted. And we're just going to let it cook for a little bit until it kind of gets to a boil. And once it gets to the boil, we're going to add some kale. And I got the kale and I chopped it up, but you know what? For the purpose of time again, you could get the big bag of kale that's already chopped and add it. You want to add 4 cups of the boiling water, to the boiling liquid mixture here of kale. And then once you've added that, you can also add salt and pepper, but to taste. That's why you want to get things that are low sodium in order for you to be in control of how much salt you add to your food. Because this is going to take longer to prepare for it to come to a boil, I will not add the kale yet, but this is a great way to keep for in your refrigerator or your freezer for your whole family. This serves about 4, but if it's only you, I would make it and then freeze it and keep it for in the freezer, and it can keep up for like 2 or 3 weeks in the freezer. In the fridge, you want to have it between like 2 or 3 days, and then you could just have it then. But if you have a family of 4, you're feeding your whole family of 4. Remember to scan the QR code and complete that survey to be entered to win a prize. By the end of the month, we'll be raffling up a prize. And remember to always contact us if you have any questions. And I hope you have a great rest of your day and week. Take care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye.